Ngày cầm dẫn ai đứng lên đáp lời sông núi, đồng lòng cùng đi hy sinh tiếc gì thân sống vì tương lai của dân cùng sống và gọi tên làm sao cho núi sông từ nay luôn vững bền, dù cho thay phơi trên gương giá tù nước lấy bao đau đến bao nổi giống giúp biên vai cần giải nguy người công dân gian hồn đến tâm trí cùng chẳng quyết chiến đấu làm cho khắp nơi vang tiếng người nước Nam cho đến muôn đời. Công dân ơi bao hình thân dưới cờ, công dân ơi bao làm cho cõi bờ thoát cơn tan phá vang nơi dòng sương giăng nhìn năm dòng là không. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose by stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Sau đây là phút mặc niệm để tưởng nhớ đến những bậc tiền nhân đã có công tạo dùng đất nước, những anh hùng, liệt nữ của dân tộc, các chiến sĩ và đồng bào đã bỏ mình vì lý tưởng tự do. Phút mặc niệm bắt đầu. Nghi thức khai mạc chấm dứt. Xin kính mời quý vị an tọa. Please have a seat and enjoy the show.
Hello everyone. Hi. How's everyone's night so far? Is everyone excited? I don't think I can hear you. Can we do that one more time? How's everyone's night so far? Do you think we should do one more time? No? Okay, I guess not. Anyway, you guys are kind of lame. I think we should do one more time. Yeah. Just one more time. Please. How is everyone's night so far? Alright, that corner, let's go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can I get a little bit from this corner, please? All right, now down the middle. All right, is everyone ready for the show to get started? One more time? All right, you're ready. Xin chào các quý vị và khán giả. Chúc mừng quý vị đến chương trình Hoa Khôi Hoa Hồng lần thứ 21. Xin vui lòng tắt điện thoại và đeo khẩu trang. It's okay, it's okay. Oh, sorry, let me restart that real quick. Xin vui lòng tắt điện thoại và đeo khẩu trang trong hết chương trình tối nay.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 21st Annual Rose Pageant, the dream of a Vietnamese woman. We appreciate everyone for coming out tonight. However, to ensure everyone's safety, please keep your mask on at all times. In addition, please keep your phones on silent. We would also like to thank our lovely sponsors. Without their support, this night would not have been possible. Hello, I'm Sophia Tran.
And I'm Vivian Nguyen, and we will be your MCs for tonight's show.
Alright, so before we get into introductions, our roses have prepared a little dance for you guys. So, let's make some noise!
Chào anh em là con gái miền Tây, mới lên thành phố được có mấy ngày. Nhìn thấy xung quanh người đông đúc, xe cộ sao mà bỏ lấp nhúc, không như quê em quanh năm khung cảnh yên bình. Chào anh em là con gái miền quê mới lên thành phố mà đã muốn về. Cuộc sống thôn quê yên lặng không như đô thành nhiều cây đắng, thế nên đi đâu cũng không bằng là ở quê mà bao cuộc sống không về.
One more time, please. All right, let's please welcome our presidents, Aline Pham and Mai Vi Trung.
Let's go! Stop by
Xin chào quý vị.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Aline Pham,
And my name is Mai Vi Trung.
and we are your VSA UCI presidents for 2021 to 2022. So what that means is it puts us in very uncharted territory during this awkward transitional year from an online to an in-person format, and then back online, and now here in person. So just like all of you, we're anxiously wondering when it'll all settle down. And although we may not have the answer to that, we do know one thing's for sure: that the dedicated staff of VSA at UC Irvine will continuously push forward, which brings us here tonight.
For the past 6 months, our directors An and Tao have been tirelessly working behind the scenes to host our very first in-person Rose Pageant in 2 years. As you can imagine, we had to jump unprecedented hurdles to plan this event. Nonetheless, we are fueled by a mission to empower young Vietnamese women and also give back to motherland with profits from this event.
Of course, navigating these challenges of the COVID pandemic are not unique to only us. We know that you all students and organizations have been sharing the same struggles as us. So, to our fellow VSAers from all over Southern California here in this audience tonight, we thank you so much for showing up and supporting us during these uncertain times. And since we're expressing our gratitude, we should note that this pageant would not have been possible whatsoever without the generous support and donations of our lovely sponsors, including the UCI Vietnamese American Alumni Association, who's actually here with us tonight. Thank you so much for allowing us college students to give back to our Vietnamese community. And of course, Mai Vi and I would finally like to thank our dedicated staff for everything that you do to keep this club alive and thriving. We have encountered so many unprecedented hurdles this past year. For example, 400 people showing up to our very first general meeting. And through it all, we've been so resilient. From picking fresh flowers this very morning in downtown LA to capturing all of our favorite precious memories as the media team does. We appreciate each and every one of you more than you know.
And tonight will be super special because this pageant is our very first in-person external event in a long time. At the first Rose Pageant, Ali and I were just interns. Can you believe that? We went from being first-year babies to VSA oldies in the blink of an eye. I know many of you can relate. After all, a lot has drastically changed in the past couple of years, even though time seemed to pause. But we couldn't have asked for anyone better to go through the ups and downs with our very own VSA family. We hope this signals a light at the end of the tunnel. Until then, let's continue to protect ourselves and each other by complying with mask protocol. We want nothing more than to have fun but a safe night.
With that said, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for showing up, for supporting our philanthropy, and for listening to the dreams of Vietnamese women. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Thank you, presidents. All right, and now we would like to welcome to the stage our beautiful Rose Pageant coordinators, Tao Nguyen and An Huang.
Kính thưa quý vị, em tên là Anh Phương Hoàng. Em xin kính chào đến toàn thể quý vị. Để bắt đầu cho chương trình ngày hôm nay, hoa khôi hoa hồng. Với chủ đề ước mơ của người phụ nữ Việt Nam, em xin kính mời toàn thể quý vị cùng đứng lên để chúng ta cử hành nghi lễ chào quốc kỳ Việt Nam và Hoa Kỳ. Please stand up for the Vietnamese national anthem and the American national anthem.
Xin kính chào quý vị. Em tên là Thảo Nguyễn.
Và em tên là Anh Hoàng.
Chúng em là đạo diễn chương trình Hoa Khôi Hoa Hồng năm nay và chúng em xin chân thành cảm ơn mọi người đã dành thời gian đến chương trình ngày hôm nay.
Good evenings, ladies and gentlemen. We are Tao and An, and we are this year's Rose Pageant directors. First, we would like to thank everyone for coming out to celebrate this special night with us, the 21st annual Rose Pageant. Rose Pageant is a signature event that has been annually hosted by the VSA UCI since 2 decades ago. Rose Pageant aims to celebrate the beauty and culture of our Vietnamese community through a night of inspiring stories, fashion, talent from the community, and empowerment for young women.
This year's theme, The Dream of Vietnamese Woman, ước mơ người phụ nữ Việt Nam, highlights the individual unique dreams that every young girl carries in her heart. All proceeds from our event will go towards our philanthropy project, Vocational School for the Handicapped, hosted by the Social Assistance Program for Vietnam. We choose this program in hopes to help support education for the underprivileged handicapped community to reach their dreams as well. As director, we are deeply humbled to put on this beautiful show for you all tonight. Throughout the past 6 months in preparation for this night, we have truly learned so much and made so many meaningful connections. We want to take time to thank all of our pageant moms and VSA volunteer committee because without them, this show would not happen tonight.
As a reminder, we would like to remind you all to keep your mask on at all times to protect yourself and others around you. And with that, lastly, we'd like to wish you good health and best of luck for the new year. Thank you.
Lastly, we would like to invite Staff VN representative Thuy Trina Nguyen to the stage, please.
Hello everyone. On behalf of the Social Assistance Program for Vietnam, namely SAPVN, we would like to extend our heartfelt appreciation for the UCI Rose Pageant Committee and all its volunteers, and also to congratulate them on a wonderful turnout tonight, despite unusual and I'm sure difficult circumstances. And we would like to also thank them for continuing the tradition and the custom of the Vietnamese áo dài pageant, and also their generosity for donating the proceeds to a very worthy cause. That's one of our SAPVN's projects, and that is the Vocational School for the Handicapped in Vietnam. The theme of ước mơ người phụ nữ Việt, the dream of the Vietnamese women, is very appropriate because through their generosity, they are helping to make the dreams of many handicapped students be a reality by giving them the vocation to be more independent and more self-sufficient. But we would like to give you a little bit of our organization's activities. We've been active for 30 years, and instead of wasting too much time and let you enjoy this wonderful program, we would like to show a video, since a picture is worth 1,000 words. And it will showcase many of our activities in the last 30 years. Kính thưa quý vị, xin tóm tắt lại thay mặt cho ban tổ chức, thay mặt cho hội từ thiện SAPVN, chúng tôi xin chân thành cảm tạ hội UCI Rose Pagaent đã có lòng hảo tâm giúp đỡ hội để thực hiện được một cái chương trình rất là đầy ý nghĩa và vinh danh người phụ nữ Việt Nam trong Rose Pageant kỳ 21 năm nay. Và kính thưa quý vị, chúng tôi xin mời quý vị xem một chút ít hình của chương trình của hội SAPVN để cho quý vị biết thêm. Xin cảm ơn quý vị.
Chờ được ăn chút cơm lọt lòng, cho dù em đã lết la suốt ngày dưới nắng, giờ vẫn chưa có được một chén cơm khô.
Trời lại tối bên vỉa hè, mảnh chiếu rách vẫn mịn đè,
bên em vẫn nằm dường như đang khóc than thân phận,
mong được chia sẻ nỗi đau vô cùng nhức nhối. Giờ đây em đã về,
em về nơi nghỉ yên một đời. Cùng nhau ta hãy hát lên ngoan thêm tình yêu đến cho một người, còn bao ước mơ thiếu áo cơm ngày mai.
cùng vòng tay sớm chia vời đời, tạo niềm tin với bao hy vọng.
một ngày mới đến đây với muôn ngàn yêu thương.
rồi riêng em vẫn chờ đợi anh chút ôm lót lòng. Cho dù em đã lết la suốt ngày dưới nắng, giờ vẫn chưa có được một chén cơm khô. Trời lại tối bên vỉa hè, mảnh chiếu sách vẫn in đè, vết em vẫn nằm dường như đang khóc than thân phận, mong được chia sẻ nỗi đau vô cùng nhức nhối. Giờ đây em đã về, em về nơi bình yên một đời. Cùng nhau ta hãy thắp lên ngọn nến tình yêu đến cho muôn người, còn bao khốn khó thiếu áo cơm ngày mai. Cùng vòng tay suốt chia với đời, tạo niềm tin với bao hy vọng. Một ngày mới đến đây với một ngàn yêu thương. Cùng nhau ta hãy thắp lên ngọn nến tình yêu đến cho muôn người, còn bao khốn khó thiếu áo cơm ngày mai. Một ngày mới đến đây với muôn ngàn yêu thương.
All right, thank you to our philanthropy speaker.
Thank you for your attention. We hope you have an idea of the wonderful things that these young men and women are doing to help the poor and the needy in Vietnam. And if you have any questions, please come to our website, sap-vn.org. Xin cảm ơn quý vị đã chú tâm.
All right, we will be now introducing our judges. Our first judge for the night is Dr. Jonathan Bao Huynh.
Next, we have Miss Philanthropy 2019, Cookie Dong Young.
Our next judge is Miss Vietnam America Regency International 2021 and Fan.
And last but not least, we have the beautiful designer, Miss Cynthia Boy. Also a reminder to please wear your mask throughout the show.
All right, we are going to move on to a very interesting portion of the show. Is everyone ready to see these beautiful roses in their evening gowns? All right, let's get a round of applause for them, please.
xanh ngọt ngào mà đôi ta từng viết. Em như
Alright, please welcome the lovely contestant number 1, Play Ding Dong. Play is being escorted by her best friend, Benny Van. State Long Beach. She is majoring in health science with an emphasis on community health and school health. Her friends would describe her as a crazy great person who is outgoing with a lot of hobbies. From baking to retail therapy to her obsession with opening mystery boxes, she is constantly on the move with something to do. Like an earthquake, she's sure to shake things up to make sure everyone feels included. All right, let's make some noise.
sống em rất xa. Thôi thì mong em đừng khóc nữa, đừng bỏ bữa những ngày sau. Không còn anh bao điều vẫn tốt như xưa. Mong em ngủ mãi không ai nghĩ nữa.
She is beauty, she is grace, she is Kate too as contestant number 2 representing UC Irvine. Kate is being escorted by her best friend Eric Doan.
Hãy để cho tôi nói với em lời chào.
Also famously known as Faith Doo or Fook Doo, her motto in life is just do it. Get it? She's a second year at UCI with a double major in business economics and French, aspiring to be an international business advisor. So you can kind of say that she's a girl boss. Some of her hobbies include going on boba runs at least 4 times a week, makeup, doing gel X nails, dancing, raving, and lifting. She could probably outlive some of you gym bros out there in the audience, but only on leg days. With her empathetic nature, she was thrilled to learn about the Rose Pageant's philanthropy, vocational schooling for the disabled in Vietnam, as she was given this wonderful opportunity to give back to her brothers and sisters in Vietnam. Let's give it up for Faith Doo, everyone!
Contestant number 3 is the beautiful Bella Fan Lam. Tonight she's being escorted by her twin brother, Landon Lam. Second-year majoring in business administration with an emphasis in real estate development at USC. In her free time, Bella enjoys going for night drives, despite having failed her driving test not once, but twice. She is also a huge foodie, with some of her favorite foods consisting of pho, bun sao, and lime hot Cheetos. And before you ask, yes, they have to be the lime ones.
Please welcome the stunning 30-year-old escorted by her namesake little Rosalie Nguyen. Hillary is a third year from UC Riverside, studying biology and anthropology. What a sight for sore eyes. Hillary aspires to be an optometrist and hopes someday to own her own practice. Maybe someone in this crowd with 20/20 vision will catch her eyes. She's excited to be studying abroad this spring at Seoul National University as a nursing major for clinical experience. Let's hear it one more time from UCR!
Hey, make some noise for contestant number 5, Megan Lamb. She will be escorted by her best friend, Austin Chow. Megan Lamb is a third year at Cal State Fullerton, studying kinesiology with an emphasis in clinical movement science. She's an aspiring pediatric nurse who aims to provide aid to kids with physical impairments. On her free time, Megan is learning how to play Valorant, but always gets teased for remembering how to drop the spike rather than knowing her abilities. Her sweet eyes, smile, and unique dimples are recognizable by anyone from afar. Can we get some noise from Cal State Fullerton one more time?
Now let's make some noise for contestant number 6, Julie Dahl. She is being escorted tonight by her big Rodelle Batang. Julie is from San Diego and currently a third year at UC Riverside, majoring in psychology. She is graduating early this year in hopes of getting a head start in pursuing her career of becoming an ultrasound tech. In her free time, she loves to travel as she has been to more than 7 different states. Julie's favorite state would be Washington as she travels there twice a year to visit her family. Let's give it up one more time for Julie, everyone!
Give it up for contestant number 7, Tia Mimi Trin. Her best friend Kathy Lang will be escorting her tonight. She's currently a first year at UC Irvine, majoring in cognitive psychology. Like other psych majors, she's commonly the therapist and a shoulder to lean on for her friends, but she doesn't mind at all.
Her hobbies include trauma dumping, listening to Twice, talking about Disney for hours, and sporadically napping. Her secret weakness is food, and like a raccoon, she is basically nocturnal. She's a certified sweet tooth, but nothing is sweeter than her Rose sisters here tonight. Make some noise for Tia one more time.
Fourth-year majoring in sociology at UC Riverside. She's a fun, loving, empathetic individual who is always a phone call away for her friends. However, she might be a little too caring, as her emotions make her a living amusement water park. And beware, even though her name is Angela, some friends might say that she's pretty far from angelic. She is the hot, scary, emo older sister character that everyone would love to get to know.
Let's make some noise for contestant number 9, Victoria Boomlin. She is being escorted by her older brother, Kevin Nguyen. Pagaent is currently a third year at UC Irvine, majoring in public health. Spending 7 years in Vietnamese language school, Pagaent has a deep love and desire to encapsulate the culture and history of her motherland. She is proud to be able to read, write, and speak her mother tongue in order to provide a voice to those who cannot speak for themselves. An avid participant in Project Vietnam's medical mission fundraising, her ultimate goal in life is to become an empathetic public healthcare advocate who can cater to underprivileged communities. Pagaent loves to work with her hands, from creating skateboards from scratch to making snazzy nail designs. She enjoys being creative. This last fall, she developed a design and worked with a construction company to build her mother's dream backyard garden. Give it up for Pagaent!
Give it up for contestant number 10, Vivian Tongdi Nguyen. Vivian is a fourth-year majoring in biomedical engineering at CSU Long Beach. Vivian is seen as a lovable, kind-hearted, and caring individual who would risk her life to see others happy. However, once she's behind an electronic screen, her killer looks are focused on pursuing and achieving her dreams of becoming a successful and respected biomedical engineer that will innovate medical devices for better health care. When Vivian is off from her busy life, she likes to spend her free time as either a movie night in or a fun night out with her family and friends. One memory that she will never forget was when she performed at the Microsoft Theater for thousands of people as a violinist. Let's give it up for Vivian!
Coast University as a nursing major. Marlene can be a very happy and gorgeous lady, but can tend to be extremely clumsy and lazy. Some of her hobbies include surfing, skating, and singing. And if you're lucky enough, she can serenade you. She loves to eat and go out with her friends and family. She had just turned 21 this month and is currently single and ready to mingle. However, she does claim that school and education comes first. And one day she hopes to have a large family and have 6 kids. All right, can we get a round of applause for Marlene, please?
Let's give a warm welcome for contestant number 12, Jade Quinn. Tonight, she's being escorted by her best friend, Bina Pham. Jade Quinn is a third-year international business major with a double minor in accounting and supply chain from UC San Diego, as a Kingston Scholar and a Women's League Scholar. She is the next Wolf on Wall Street as Jade aspires to have a career in investment banking. Last year, Jade also explored a different side of finance and learned about the role of blockchain in fintech. As a team leader of her internship for a business management consulting firm, she developed a research project on the relevance of how 20 notable startups use a digital ledger of encrypted data in accordance to their financial audits. When Jay's not busy carrying the stock market, she enjoys getting shabu and crawfish with her friends. Her proudest accomplishment isn't finishing her favorite show, How I Met Your Mother, over 10 times, but is learning the depths of honest friendships from the show and applying them to her own relationships. Let's give it up for Jade, everyone!
Pause. I think it's that one TikTok star. Contestant number 13 is none other than Joanne Day. She is being escorted by one of her best friends, Jonah Shevchevsky. A third year at UC Irvine, she is majoring in pharmaceutical sciences. Joanne is the oldest among 7 siblings. While she loves spending time with her friends and family, she is also in love with exploring new food places, adventuring everywhere in the world, traveling, taking pictures, and social media. After a long day working as a pharmacy technician, Joanne can still be a ball of energy and the social butterfly. Been seen going to the gym, playing beach volleyball, and surfing. A little bit about her, not only is she TikTok famous, very spontaneous, and always the life of the party, but she is also a caring, extroverted friend that makes the best out of any situation and always sees the best in people no matter what. Joanne Dang for you all. And just a little side note, Valentine's Day is also coming and no one has asked her to be their Valentine yet, so go shoot your shot.
Let's make some noise for contestant number 14, Victoria Nguyen. Tonight she's being escorted by her significant other, Kian Kung. she's a self-proclaimed hopeless romantic, not when it just comes to love, but also life, aka she's had her heart broken many times. Heartbreak fuels a lot of her songwriting, so look out for this up-and-coming music artist. Though her resting face may say otherwise, she loves being able to make an impact in others' lives and is open to connecting with all kinds of people. Tonight will be the first time she's ever been confident enough to present herself beside such amazing, beautiful women, and that in itself is already a win to her. Let's hear it from Cal State Long Beach, everyone! Chapman. So sorry, I'm so sorry. Hey, Chapman!
Whoa, 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 who is this hottie? Contestant number 15 is my win. She will be escorted by her friend Joanne Pham. She is currently a third year attending Cal State Long Beach, majoring in engineering. Standing at 5 feet and 3 inches, Mai likes long walks on the beach. Her priorities consist of her bulldog, herself, and her family. If anyone wants to be read to film, hit her up at her astrology chart reading page at My Readings with a Z. Make sure there's a Z at the end. She's an extroverted introvert that doesn't like to be touched, so please give her space. She doesn't bite, but beware, her temper is as hot as her. All right, give it up for Mai.
Is everyone seeing this walking beauty? Next up is contestant number 16, Vanessa Wong. Her escort tonight is her father, Quag Wong. Vanessa is a confident, cute, and ambitious student at CSU Fullerton, majoring in communications and advertising. A few of her favorite things and activities are rainy days, a nice cup of matcha, this underground artist named Cashier, photography, fashion, and spending time with her loved ones. Vanessa would like to make a PSA to encourage everyone to get their COVID booster shot. If you happen to be 5'10", attractive, rich, and educated, to shoot your shot with her. She is so excited and proud to be standing on the stage with her Rose Pageant sisters today, surrounded by gorgeous, kind, and intelligent women representing their beautiful Vietnamese culture. Give it up for Vanessa!
Our final contestant of the night is the beautiful number 18, Michelle. Tonight she is being escorted by her younger brother, Brandon Ngo. Michelle is a third-year communication studies at Cal State Long Beach. From the 626, Michelle's red flags include playing Valorant, unironically liking the anime Beastars, and basing her humor off of Twitter. And if you think you're ready for that, just wait until you realize you have to be the 8th choice in our life after BTS. must say so myself, Michelle is a catch. All right, can I get a round of applause for Michelle, please? All right, did everyone enjoy that? Weren't they just beautiful? I can't hear you.
I hope you're all ready for the heat this next performance is going to bring. Please welcome Estella, everyone!
차갑게 보여도 어떻게 그런 거니까 눈치 볼 마음 없어 이 맛은 마치 딱 서로는 같이 빙빙빙 매달리는 너의 끝이 I see shout out to 내 엄마 Thank you 또 우리 봐봐 좋은 것만 쏙 빼닮아 I see fire on fire 내 안에 있는 dream 날 자신있어 너의 틀을 맞출 마음은 없어 다들 봐봐 날마다 난 괜찮아 계속 써봐 They keep talking I keep walking 날마다 난 괜찮아 계속 봐봐 They keep talking I keep walking Get it Hey Shake it Hey Yeah Come on 내가 아니까 it's okay Up we go 끝없이 위로 절대 멈추지 않고 No one can stop us now 날마다 난 괜찮아 계속 써봐 They keep talking I keep walking Yeah I see that I might see I see that I might 자꾸만처럼 눈빛이 네 맘과 따라 넌 멈칫이 우스꽝스럽단 걸왜 너만 몰라 뭔가 틀렸다 느꼈다 too late 분명히 후회만 남을 텐데 No sir, no sir, no 그때는 it's over 기분은 지금이야 Sorry, no, sorry, sorry 우스워질래 밀고 당길래 Don't bring me down, down, don't bring me down 화상한 척 따윈 제발 좀 넣어도 Show me, baby Ever go, forever, let's go Got no time for haters 모두 마지막 지워버려 라디라라리라라 라디라리라 라디라리라 I can't even hear you no I just wanna 지워버려 라디라라리라라 라디라리라 라디라리라 This is for a pleasure Give it way Tell me out loud, tell me out loud Yeah, yeah Time for haters to end up back and stop the players I'm like La-di-da-da-di-da-da-da-di-da-di-da Got no time for haters 모두 지워버려
Estella, everyone! Now before we move on, we have a quick sponsorship shout out.
All right, so one of our VIP sponsors tonight is D Air Conditioning.
The D Air Conditioning Company Incorporated is an HVAC and home appliance company based in Orange County, California, with 3 locations in Orange County and 1 retail location in San Jose.
And we would like to give a huge thanks to WOW Law Group. WOW Law Group is a team of reliable lawyers with 10+ years of experience in the field, protecting your legal rights and obligations in 3 main areas: car accident insurance, U.S. immigration, and traffic ticket dismissal. At affordable prices, their services are suitable for a wide range of people, essentially targeting immigrant communities, common workers, or people in minority communities. Please allow us to introduce WOW Law Group.
Another thank you to the VSA Vietnamese American Alumni Chapter. This chapter was organized in 2020 to enrich the lives of alumni and engage them in the lifelong advancement of UC Irvine. The chapter seeks to provide a community for the alumni, foster school spirit, and support today's students and advocate on behalf of the university.
We also have some more VIP sponsors from Tan Belay,
First Star Experts,
Cyberpower PC,
and Cynthia Boy.
All right, we will now be moving on to our silver sponsors. Our first one is going to be Chow Ho.
Our next one is going to be Banter and Bliss Candle Company.
And now for our bronze, we have BLV Incorporated.
And we have Anna Nguyen.
Natia Cafe.
And Raising Cane's.
Let's go. All right, so everyone knows like Valentine's Day is coming up, right? Are you guys excited?
No!
All right, in the crowd, please raise your hand if you have a Valentine's Day date. Okay.
There's a couple. I see you.
UCI got a lot. All right, and for those of you who don't have Valentine's Day dates, please raise your hand.
Raise your hand, Viv. Raise your hand, Viv. Hey, Viv. Put it up.
Guilty.
You guys see that?
Guilty. All right, keep your hands up and give yourself a pat on the back because you're not a simp. Just kidding. But keep those hands raised, please. All right, and look around. Maybe you see a potential someone.
Keep those hands up.
All right, let me see.
Hey, I think someone's over there that has their hand up.
I don't know. Can't see that far. Can I hear you say something? All right, thank you for that.
Tommy and a pre-health brat.
All right, I'll talk to you later. All right. So, Sophia, you know what I've always wanted to do?
I don't know, Viv. What is it?
Do you know, like, the crowd wave?
Wait, I always wanted to do that too.
Do you guys want to do the crowd wave?
I heard a no.
I heard a no, but
Please,
I'm
guys.
hearing a yes as well. So we're gonna do it. All right, we are going to start on this side, and we're gonna go like this and have a ripple effect. So when I start pointing to you, you're gonna do the woo.
Ready, Viv?
If I fall, it's a publicity stunt. Okay? Thank you. All right, ready? Everyone, this side. Let's go. Everyone, this side, go. All right, and this side. Did you think that was kind of weak?
She was kind of mid, not gonna
Kind of
lie.
mid?
Kind of mid.
Hey, yo. Should we start on this side then?
Yeah, we'll start from here. One last one.
One last one. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow! All right, the center. Whoa! Oh my goodness. All right, and this side. Woo!
I think that's a lot better.
I'm tired, not gonna lie.
Dude, you did really good. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next portion of our show. The Roses have prepared a fashion show for everyone, so let's give them a round of applause!
Gió về miền hoa, chim én bay là đào và em kêu sao trong giấc mơ đã gặp sao trên phố tình hoa trong nắng xuân đang mùa nào xuân đã đến đây.
Let's go, Vivian! Let's go!
Chim em bay là nào và em kêu xa trong giấc mơ đã đến bên lòng ta sống bước trên đường em tình yêu thăng hoa trong đất trời cho nắng xuân đang ngập lối nào xuân đã đến đây cho tình chân trước vời ngàn hoa lá cuối xuân bay cho lòng ta thêm mê say nghe mấy khúc ngất ngây dâng tràn trong trái tim mọi người đã chắc chắn mê say xuân phiêu du hết tháng
so I hope everyone enjoyed that fashion show. Let's give it one more round of applause for our roses! Okay, so now we're moving to the next portion of the show. The roses will be presenting a speech that they have been working really hard on, and I hope you guys are excited.
Let's go, Quay! Is that Quay? That's my crazy driver! That's my ICC!
Presenting rose number 1.
Em hay đưa anh quay là cây vào tim ai khiến cho lòng nhớ thương rồi phá vỡ chẳng thể bắt trái tim mong chờ xin ghé sâu
Xin kính chào quý vị, em tên là Đồn Khoai Đăng. Em là thí sinh số 1 tại hiện trường Cal State Long Beach. Sau đây em xin nói bằng tiếng Anh. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Khoai Đăng Đồn, and I'm contestant number 1, proudly representing Cal State Long Beach.
Let's go!
Growing up, I often felt a disconnect between my Vietnamese and American roots. Love expressed by a Vietnamese family is far from conventional. As a growing teenager, I often questioned my understanding of this word, as I was taught Western affection, but shown Eastern endearment. My parents never conformed to the standards of Western affection. Western love is bold. They say things how they mean. They're openly affectionate, vocal, and most notably, aren't as afraid to say the words, I love you. Eastern love is much more cryptic in comparison. It took me time to pick up on the details. A plate, a sliced fruit. The push for greater education. The slightly invasive questions of what I was doing as an attempt to get closer to me because my parents didn't know how else. I don't blame them though, they are the product of their environment. Many of our own parents spent their adolescence working so that we, their future and pride, could have a better life than they did. They know hard work and determination, but love was also hard to come by. It took years of miscommunication between my own mom and me before we understood of each other's values, and it continues to be a learning process. While I readily met my friends with open hugs and comforting words, it was much more difficult for me to do the same towards my family. Like my parents, I try to show my indirect affection through dumb jokes or simply just being present with them. Saying those 3 words still felt really awkward and out of place. But I've learned over the course of this year that love is about putting yourself in those awkward situations. The most amazing yet frustrating thing about love is that there's so many ways to show it. While I may not be the best at showing my affection, I know that my heart shines the most when it's for the people I care about. So thank you to Rose Pagaent for allowing me a platform to speak about something I have been so uncomfortable expressing. Not only has it given me a stage where my parents can finally see their daughter immersed in her culture, but it's given me an opportunity to openly express this. To my mom, my dad, and my siblings here today, this may be a first and certainly not the last, but I love you guys all so much, and I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you.
Now presenting rose number 2.
Em xin kính chào quý vị. Em tên là Faith Du. Em là thí sinh số 2. Sau đây em sẽ nói bằng tiếng Anh. Good evening, everybody. My name is Faith Du, and I'm proudly representing UC Irvine as contestant number 2. Throughout my childhood, I witnessed my mother face many financial struggles due to being a single parent. So as a result, she was absent for a portion of my childhood in order to scrape every single dollar she could. I had to comfort myself in the place of a partially absent mother and an absent father. However, even though I had a difficult time when she was gone, I will forever be grateful for my mother's sacrifices, as being a single parent in a foreign country is incredibly difficult. She's the one woman in my life who had absolutely nothing, but still sacrificed so much to give me everything. I'm not really sure how she did it, but as a strong woman she is, I'm sure there's nothing she can't do. Well, except for nagging at me every day, but that's a different story. As this year's theme is a Vietnamese woman's dream, my lifelong dream is to make my mother proud. This is why I put my heart and utmost effort into my academic career. Graced by my mother's love, I graduated high school with a 4.7 GPA and was accepted into my dream school at UCI as an honors scholar. I'm currently working as a double major in French and Business Economics, aspiring to be an international business advisor. I'm ambitious because I want to be able to take care of my mother when she can no longer take care of me. Thanks to my mother's love of the arts, I was able to develop great passions for piano, singing, and dance. And with the opportunity she gave me, I also held leadership positions in my community in Alzheimer's, political, environmental, and Vietnamese club. I know that my mother is somewhere in the audience. Hi Mom, can you see me? And I hope that she's proud of me today as I stand on the stage in this beautiful áo dài representing my wonderful Vietnamese heritage. Mẹ ơi, con thương mẹ nhiều lắm. And I cannot thank you enough for making my dream come true as a first generation phụ nữ Việt Nam. Thank you.
Chẳng thể bắt trái tim mong chờ si ca sâu lại xanh ngắt với đôi môi nàng hôm dưới ánh trăng vàng thức trắng đêm nghe tiếng em dòng đàn này em đến dòng đàn là bài hát em nhẹ nhàng người
Presenting Rose number 3.
ánh sao giữa đêm thâu khiến cha đành lần quên lối về.
Xin kính chào quý vị. Em tên là Bella Phan Lâm. Em là thí sinh số 3. Sau đây, em xin nói bằng tiếng Anh. Hello everyone, my name is Bella Phan Lam, and I'm contestant number 3. I'm currently a sophomore at USC. Studying business and real estate development. And it all started even before I was born. Similarly to many of you here today, my parents immigrated here from Vietnam, hopes of achieving the American dream. But along the way, they realized that being a Vietnamese refugee came with limited possibilities. And as a result of that, my dad gave up his dream of being an entrepreneur to ensure a stable source of income to start a family. My mom left behind a thriving career in human resources when my twin brother and I were born, because she wanted to give us a life full of endless dreams and possibilities and everything she never had growing up as an immigrant. In 2008, the stock market crashed. After a time of financial uncertainty, my parents took a risk and sold our home. They then bought a house in Diamond Bar where my brothers and I would grow up to have an amazing childhood filled with lots of love, memories, and smiles, and where we would call home till this day. In 2010, using the profit we made from selling our home, my parents decided to invest in some real estate in San Diego to rent out to tenants for extra income. Every month, we would drive down there to take care of business and eat yummy foods, of course, which were some of my favorite memories growing up. I remember helping my parents paint the walls in preparations for open houses and talking to the tenants. But it wasn't always smooth sailing. I witnessed the reality of having to evict a woman and her daughter when they couldn't afford to pay rent and had to file for bankruptcy. I remember seeing one of our prospective tenants come home to a domestically abusive household with her son, which broke my heart even more when we couldn't afford to give them the new home they deserved. In so many ways, life is so unfair, and it wasn't until I got older that I realized the privileges I was given wasn't a reality for many. Seeing how fortunate I am, I see the value in giving back and having a generous heart. My dream as a Vietnamese American woman is to bring everything full circle. I plan on pursuing my passion in real estate development and owning my own brokerage one day, where I can ensure financial stability for my loved ones. But most importantly, I want to be in the position to give back. I plan to use a portion of my income to start a nonprofit organization catered to helping marginalized communities gain access to resources that'll give them the opportunities to achieve their dreams. I know my narrative has just begun, and to be honest, there's so much I don't know, and so much I have to learn, but there's one thing I know for certain, that I will never stop dreaming for a better tomorrow. Thank you. Chúc mừng năm mới.
Presenting Rose number 4.
Kính thưa quý vị và ban giám khảo, em tên là Trần Lâm Hillary và em là thí sinh số 4. Đây là một sự vinh hạnh cho em được đại diện cho trường UC Riverside. Sau đây em xin nói bằng tiếng Anh. Hai bà Trần, a symbol of Vietnamese woman empowerment. Long ago, two sisters in Vietnam led the first resistance movement after 200 years of Chinese domination. They're commemorated for their strength and bravery and have been national figures in our history. I remember learning this as a young girl in Gia Đình Phật tử and looking up to them as my childhood superheroes. Trưng Trắc và Trưng Nhi broke the stigmas around what a Vietnamese woman is. We aren't just soft-spoken or dainty or petite, but in fact we are warriors who paved the way through our resilience and compassion. Although these sisters are my constant inspiration, I felt a disconnect. A different war was being fought, and mine was on self-love and acceptance. Growing up in the Inland Empire, I couldn't help but feel like an outsider to those around me, constantly being judged. At the age of 6, I was mocked for my English and was put in ELD. At the age of 8, I was teased for my small, slanted brown eyes. At 15, I was made fun of for who they thought I was, the racial slurs such as zipperhead and dog eater. It wasn't until I turned 18 that I realized that the representation I longed for could start with me. Joining VSA and taking multiple leadership roles has helped me realize that. And with the recent influx of Asian representation through movies like Shang-Chi or Crazy Rich Asians, I've come to appreciate the newer heroes younger generations are looking up to. Now, I've learned to fully embrace my culture and wear it as armor, just like Hai Ba Chung. As a Huân Chung and Gia Đình Phật tử, I motivate younger generations to learn Vietnamese and be in touch with our beautiful culture. As a rose in this pageant, I embody confidence through women empowerment while paying homage to my heritage. Trưng Trắc và Trưng Nhi were the first of many role models in my life. And on this stage today, I hope to inspire, I dream to inspire people in the same way, to embody their confidence, to embrace their roots, and as a result, be my own version of a phụ nữ anh hùng. Thank you.
đã hứa với nhau thế nào dù mai ta có ra sao nắm tay nhau cùng chung ước ao.
Em xin kính chào quý vị. Em tên là Lam Megan. Em là thí sinh số 5. Em là sinh viên ở trường Cal State Fullerton. Sau đây, em sẽ nói bằng tiếng Anh. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Megan Lam. I'm proudly representing Cal State Fullerton as contestant number 5. As I was growing up, I've heard countless and countless stories about my grandparents. On my father's side, I've heard how my paternal grandparents moved down from China to the countryside of Angel, Vietnam to raise their 3 sons. Apparently, they lived in a farm-like home with sharp-edged steps, which actually left me a personal souvenir when I visited as a toddler. Stitches and a scar right in the middle of my forehead. On the other side of my family, I've heard how my maternal grandfather feared for my mom's life as she faced a typhoon when she escaped the city of Da Nang. Whereas my maternal grandmother never figured out how her husband loved his eldest daughter so much. These are the stories that my parents have told about my grandparents from the bottom of their hearts. And as I listened, I looked at our altar sitting in our living room and wished I had shared memories with them too. Unfortunately, I never got to do so, as my paternal grandfather and my paternal grandparents passed away by the time I turned 8 years old. As we lived halfway across the world from each other, I never got their presence in my life, but I choose to cherish them through my parents' love, sacrifices, and storytelling. As my parents continue to unveil the rich and vivid memories that they have of them today, I will be reminded that our best memories are ingrained in our hearts. Thank you.
Presenting Rose number 6.
Em xin kính chào quý vị và khán giả. Em tên là Đoàn Julie và em là thí sinh số 6. Sau đây em xin nói bằng tiếng Anh. Cảm ơn. Good evening everyone. My name is Julie Dawn and I'm contestant number 6, proudly representing UC Riverside. Why am I not like her? This is something I constantly asked myself growing up, as I couldn't help but feel. I compared myself to the stigma of what a beautiful woman is in America's eyes. I did not have blue eyes. I am not tall as others. I did not have a pale complexion. It was not until I competed in my first ever pageant sophomore year of high school. Through participating in this event, I understood the beauty of being the only Asian American participant in the Caucasian-dominated pageant. It was an honor to be able to represent young Asian Americans on that platform. We don't have to be a certain skin color, body type, or even speak the same language. Beauty is what we make of it and what we find within ourselves first. Pageantry has been a bridge for me to connect to my cultural roots, as I have grown to acknowledge how compassionate, intelligent, and powerful Vietnamese women really are. In the Vietnamese song Em Cho Mắt Tôi, there is a line that resonated with me. Người con gái Việt mặc chiếc áo dài, đẹp khắp bốn phương, một nét Á Đông, which means Vietnamese women wearing áo dài are beautiful in all directions of Asia. When I put on an áo dài, I reminisce about the first time my mom put one on me. The áo dài that I'm wearing as I speak in front of you all today represents my mom, the woman who has taught and raised me to appreciate
my Vietnamese culture. It symbolizes traditions from the past, present, and future. Just like how my mom put my first ao dai on me, I hope to put an ao dai on my own children to remind them of where they came from and its impact, to help them understand their history, to teach them that the Vietnamese culture is part of their identity as it's weaved by generations of traditions that we continue to pass down. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents for raising me to be the woman I am today and showing me unconditional love. Cảm ơn ba mẹ cho con cuộc đời này và luôn luôn nắm tay con trong 21 năm nay. By standing here today, I have never felt so much love and pride for being Vietnamese as it is truly beautiful. Dạ cảm ơn.
Presenting rows number 7.
Dạ, xin chào quý vị. Em tên là Trịnh Thủy Tiên Thia và em là thí sinh số 7. Bây giờ em sẽ nói bản tiếng Anh. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tia Trin, and I am contestant number 7, proudly representing University of California, Irvine. Growing up as a child, my most cherished memories would be my Friday dinners that I spent with my Onghai, as he told us countless stories of our past and our culture. He also told us about his dream, to create a foundation that would honor Vietnamese culture for all those Vietnamese American immigrants. He instilled in us a great, strong passion and love for Vietnamese culture, but also taught us the values of perseverance and hard work. I've always dreamed of keeping my family happy, but unfortunately, they suffered from an illness they could not openly speak about. All types of mental illnesses are commonly found in the Vietnamese culture, and unfortunately, my loved ones cannot express their suffering. Working to tackle this sensitive topic became my dream. I started my sophomore year in high school with my Gold Award, a sustainable project that focused on destigmatizing mental illnesses in all generations of Vietnamese Americans. I worked closely with Dr. Kevin Mai. If you guys know him, he's an amazing person. Together, we made sure that the elderly got routine depression screenings, a practice that's still sustained past my involvement. Moreover, I worked closely with Vietnamese adolescents like me, and together we learned healthy skills on how to communicate our mental health and our struggles to our own parents. Working with all these amazing people have made me only more passionate about my dream. I grew bold, I decided to dream even bigger, and now my dream is to make sure that there's accessible mental health care for both those in Vietnam and America. I'm currently working towards this dream by pursuing my bachelor's degree in psychology, so I can more adequately handle this topic. As my grandfather once said, "Có chí thì nên." When there's a will, there's a way. And my will is to carry out this dream, not only to honor my grandparents, but to honor myself, my values, and the community I grew up in. Thank you.
Now presenting rows number 8.
Kính thưa quý vị và ban giám khảo, em tên là Nguyễn Thanh Trúc Angela, em là thí sinh số 8.
Sau đây em xin nói bằng tiếng Anh. Good evening, everyone. My name is Angela Nguyen, contestant number 8, proudly representing UCR. Tonight, I'll be getting a little personal. All my life, I grew up as the eldest daughter, but most importantly, I grew up as my autistic brother's protector. And just this last June, I was diagnosed with bipolar 2 and anxiety. Growing up in a far from functional family, I never had the chance to tell my parents about my mental health struggles due to the fear of Vietnamese toxic criticisms. And then, one morning it happened. I was overcome with an anxiety attack in the place that I was supposed to find the most comfort in, home. Stressed, mind racing, bawling my eyes out, my mom strongly encouraged me to grab food with her, reassuring me that I would have time to eat. Unable to look at my mom through my teary eyes, she ate and sat with me in silence. At the end of our meal, all she said was, "Nếu con buồn, mẹ sẽ buồn với. Nếu con vui, mẹ sẽ vui luôn." And without ever having explained to her, she gave me hope that I wasn't alone. I want so badly to love and embrace my culture, but due to the lack of awareness and stigmas, I've been unable to, and I ultimately separated myself from the culture that I'm supposed to wear so proudly. So that's why my dream, as a Vietnamese American woman, is to spread the importance of mental health awareness to my community. As a catechist at my local Vietnamese Catholic church, I intend to be a teacher that will make her students feel, one by one, loved and at home. I want my students to find comfort in a culture that isn't discriminatory against those with disabilities. But most importantly, I want to teach myself that I am loved. And that I too can engage proudly in a culture that belongs to me. My name is Nguyen Thanh Trúc Angela, and I dream to be proud of being phụ nữ Việt Nam. Thank you.
Presenting Rose number 9.
Tình yêu trong anh một rất trong lành. Cùng trao nhau đôi tay, trao nhau trái tim này.
Dạ, em xin cảm ơn quý vị đã đến hôm nay. Xin chào quý vị và ban giám khảo. Em tên là Nguyễn Vũ Vân Anh, thí sinh mang số 9. Hiện em đang theo học ngành sức khỏe cộng đồng năm thứ 3 tại trường UCI. Em rất vui và hân hạnh được tham gia cuộc thi Hoa hậu đêm nay. Nhân dịp Tết đến, em xin kính chúc tất cả quý vị nhiều sức khỏe và nhiều niềm vui trong năm mới. Good evening, everyone. My name is Vân An Vũ Nguyen. I'm contestant number 9 and proud to represent UCI. I'm incredibly honored to stand here tonight amongst all these gorgeous young Vietnamese women, each of whom will represent the diverse beauty and brains of our Vietnamese culture. Tonight, your donations and support will help fund vocational schooling for handicapped youth and provide diverse opportunities for underprivileged communities in Vietnam. I'd love to share a little personal story with you all on the importance of this evening to me. In the summer of 2011, my parents had taken me to an orphanage in the city of Hóc Môn, Vietnam, where I got to meet plenty of cool new friends whom had a wide range of disabilities. They also gifted me the cutest piggy keychain in the world. However, as a 10-year-old, I was not aware that these little figurines were the only sources of income and livelihood for many of those friends. Later that evening, while eating shellfish by the river, I experienced my first anaphylactic shock. Little did I know this was the start of my never-ending health nightmare. Not many people are aware, but I was never able to complete high school. In the junior year, my autoimmune disorder escalated to where I spent most of my time in and out of hospitals. From a 4.7 to a 1.5 GPA, I slowly watched as all my aspirations crumble and fade away. Being in this situation though, I now understand the saying, "Sức khỏe là vàng." Oftentimes we take everyday basic things for granted, such as walking or simply the ability to attend class. When I first learned that all of the proceeds from our pageant would be helped towards handicapped and underprivileged youth, it immediately clicked within me like a moment of fate. The culmination of my visit 10 years ago, my illness, and lastly joining this Rose pageant, my experiences allowed me to realize the ước mơ of this cô gái Việt Nam, aka my dream. Whether it be leprosy, autism, or mental health, I dream to help empower others with health inequalities reach their own desires and goals in life. Thank you.
Now presenting Rose number 10.
Chẳng thể bắt trái tim mong chờ suy ra sống rồi anh sẽ sống đến nỗi để nhìn thấy em cười lại xanh ngắt với môi nàng từ hôn dưới ánh trăng vàng.
Em xin kính chào quý vị, em tên là Vivian Tân Vi Huỳnh. Em là Thi sinh số 10, sau đây em xin nói bằng tiếng Anh. Good evening everyone, my name is Vivian Tân Vi Huỳnh, and I am contestant number 10, proudly representing California State University, Long Beach. One night, while listening to music, Selena Gomez's song, Who Says, came on. While singing the song, the lyrics, who says you're not perfect? Who says you're not worth it? Hit me harder than ever as I start to reflect on how I let these comments dictate my own beauty and self-worth. Growing up, people have always commented on my weight, from, "Did you just gain weight?" to, "No one will ever like you because you keep looking like this." At a young age, I started to associate the skinnier and prettier you are, the more successful you'll be. And because of that, my insecurities kept growing, and all I could see in the mirror was disappointment and never feeling beautiful in myself. It's one of the reasons why I joined Rose Pageant, to prove to others that I can be beautiful. The journey was a struggle as I felt inferior and insecure when I compared myself to my lovely pageant sisters. But it's those same people, along with my family and friends, that I'm truly grateful for that helped me gain my confidence on the way. They showed me that I can be successful and put my mind into it, not because of how pretty I am, but because of how hardworking and considerate I am to others. And because of them, I finally realized that I've always been beautiful because I've been myself. Tonight, either win or lose, I am proudly standing here as a resilient, strong, and passionate Vietnamese American woman with her newfound confidence and finally feeling beautiful in herself. And for anyone out there that has faced body insecurities like me, I want to let you know that your beauty cannot be defined in a small box, but you're already beautiful because you are your true, authentic, and beautiful self. Thank you.
Và tim ai khiến cho lòng nhớ thương rồi phá vỡ, chẳng thể bắt trái tim mong chờ.
Presenting Rose number 11.
Kính thưa quý vị, em tên là Marlene Nguyễn và em là thí sinh số 1. Sau đây em sẽ nói về tiếng Anh. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marlene Nguyen, and I am proudly representing Cal State Fullerton as Rose contestant number 11. When my parents moved to America, they didn't speak much English. But with hard work and dedication, they were able to put themselves through school and build a life here. As I grew up as a child learning Vietnamese as my first language, and it wasn't until when my older sister went to school did we all learn better English. Throughout elementary and even middle school, I was always a little embarrassed to bring my lunch to school because my mom would pack me Vietnamese foods like cơm thịt kho. And even though I absolutely loved the food, I was embarrassed because other kids would bring foods like Lunchables or peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And I thought they were a lot cooler and more appealing than the foods that I would bring. I grew up in a town where there were not that many Vietnamese people. And because of this, I felt myself drift from my culture. It wasn't until when I moved to Orange County for college, did I feel the connection with my culture again. I was able to go to more Vietnamese events like the night market at Phúc Lộc Thọ or the Date Festival every year. I was also lucky enough to join VSA at Cal State Fullerton, where I made so many new connections with my peers, and it really pushed me to learn more Vietnamese dances, and I was able to do more traditional dances and even join a Vietnamese pageant, which was an incredible experience for me. I was also pushed to speak more Vietnamese, and this was really helpful for me because I could communicate with my grandparents a lot better. As a Vietnamese American woman, I want to one day raise a family of my own. I want to raise kids who are unafraid to realize their Vietnamese roots as well as their American. Thank you.
Now presenting Rose number 12.
Em xin kính chào quý vị, em tên là Jade Huyên, em là thí sinh số 12 đến từ trường UC San Diego. Sau đây em xin nói bằng tiếng Anh. Growing up in poverty, my childhood in Vietnam consisted of customary school conferences when my parents couldn't afford tuition, as schooling in Vietnam came with a price. Before I could memorize the multiplication table, I faced a cultural shift and language barrier migrating to America at the age of 7. In the next 9 years, I shared a single bedroom with my parents. My mom sold flowers by ABC Supermarket, and my dad was a freelancer. By 10 years old, I had spent 6 to 8 hours in our room cutting kumquats or making meat skewers for the local night market. When I was done, I would stay up all night twisting my tongue to pronounce the and the and learning the difference between the past and the present tense. I continued to persevere in both school and at home to accommodate my parents' needs while earning my education. In a Vietnamese household, I love you was foreign, but my parents' love was shown through their gestures, like my mom cutting fruits or through my father's tears as I gave my high school graduation speech. In this moment, I learned that his tears symbolized my hard work and personal endeavors. It was more than just academic validation. In this moment, I learned that the beauty of love is embedded in actions more than in words, and the fruits of my hard work have been proven to be worthwhile. Education should be a right, not a privilege. It is such a significant part of my identity that one day I will return to my native land and create an educational program for every child to have access to learning. I will become a voice for the underserved children in Vietnam to have learning resources. My Vietnamese name, Huân Ngọc Bất Nguyen, symbolizes strong intuition, compassion, and self-reliance. And I will use these traits to advocate for educational equity in my hometown. I am a voice for my younger self, a little girl who dreamed of the woman that I have grown into today. Thank you.
Please welcome Rose number 13.
Em xin kính chào quý vị và ban giám khảo. Em tên là Đặng Joanne Ngọc Hương và em là thí sinh số 13. Good evening, everyone. My name is Joanne Dang, currently double majoring in pharmaceutical sciences and education. I as a coach. As a piano teacher and church leader for the younger generation, I encourage practice and patience as the kids slowly learn to execute their love for music or for Scouts. Whether it be a team or an individual, I know I have made an impact on the lives of so many. I would like to honor my parents for showing me unconditional support through my trials and tribulations. Growing up these past 20 years and seeing the selfless sacrifices they made for me and my 6 younger siblings really motivates me to make them proud by being an affectionate yet strong person. To Mom and Dad, dear parents, standing up here in this beautiful Ao Dai today, I just want to let you know that I love you endlessly. Nothing I do will ever compare to what you have done for me. And I am greatly humbled by your self-sacrifice, wisdom, and prayers for me. And although I may not show it, I promise to always try my best for you. And thanks to my beautiful friends and family, and of course gorgeous pageant sisters, I am proud to say that I have grown into the resilient, ambitious, and kind-hearted woman that my Vietnamese community can love and be proud of. Thank you. Em xin cảm ơn.
Năm nay em học ở Chapman University về nhạc piano performance. Sau đây em xin nói bằng tiếng Anh. Good evening, everyone. My name is Victoria Nguyen, and I'm contestant number 14, proudly representing Chapman University. What's wrong with you, Gong? That's something that my dad has said to me a long time ago. We had just gotten into a fight, and I was so frustrated that I broke down crying. At the time, I just kept wondering, why does my dad keep insisting that there's something wrong with me? Did he not love me the way that I was? In hindsight, I understand now that my dad means something more along the lines of 结义百刚, a question out of concern, lost in translation. Whether it's by ourselves or by other people, we all want to be understood. It fuels so much of what we do. When I was fighting with my dad, I didn't feel like I was being understood, and so I pushed him away. But as a result, because I pushed him away, he didn't feel like he was being understood, because he did love me and was trying to help me. We were on the same team, yet we were caught in this cycle of fighting and setting each other off. I'm proud today to say that my relationship with my dad is great, and we've come to understand each other. But through this whole experience, I've learned that such an important aspect of real love is taking this universal need to be understood and extending it to another person. Which is why, especially with those that we love, we have to give them the grace of understanding, the patience to not take what they say at such face value. Because in the end, they are the ones who really love and care for us beyond any barriers such as language or culture. This is why, in my life, I try to be a beacon of understanding. As a piano teacher, I will never call my students lazy or untalented, because I too understand what it was like in that chair at that point in life. In a world that is so quick to accuse and to cancel, I dream of a world that is more patient and willing to understand. Our parents will always say things that don't rub us the right way, things that we don't fully understand. But this is why I urge you, especially with the people that you love, give them that patience to understand them, because everybody wants to be understood. And love is not something worth losing in translation. Thank you.
Please welcome Rose number 15.
Xin chào quý vị, em là Mai Huy, em là ký sinh số 15, sau đây em sẽ nói trong tiếng Anh. Hello everybody, my name is Mai Nguyen. I'm contestant number 15, and I'm proudly representing Cal State Long Beach today.
Let's go! Let's go, Mai! Woo!
Standing in front of you all, I'm about to pee my pants, if I'm being completely honest. For as long as I've remembered, I've had really bad stage fright. I tend to get anxious, which leads to me psyching myself out. In fact, this speech right here has taken me months to complete. I have multiple other drafts sitting in my trash right now as I speak. The irony in this is that I actually competed in a pageant my senior year of high school. I was more of a mess then than I am now. And so right before I went on stage, I decided to foolishly detach all my emotions. Not one of my proudest performances, we could say. I was so embarrassed that afterwards I refused to look at any of the photos or videos. And so it wasn't until I was preparing for this performance that I was told by friends who were looking back at that performance that I looked bored. It kind of shocked me because that was the last thing that I felt. It made me decide that this time, for this performance, I wanted to feel all my emotions. I wanted to feel each nerve as they passed. Funny story, during my first Rose pageant practice, we were going over the speeches, the simple phrases that you've heard all of us say, Xin chào quý vị, and then you say your name, your contestant number, and you walk back to your place in line. I was so nervous that I stuttered over my name and then quickly ran back in line, trying to hide myself in the ways that I knew how.
I felt embarrassed. I felt ashamed. But it was through these emotions, through these experiences, that made me realize that the only way for me to grow was to face the things that I feared. So as I stand in front of you all today, I would like to remind you that anything is possible as long as you believe in yourself. A little faith, trust, and time will take you further than you can ever believe. Thank you.
Please welcome Rose number 16.
Em xin kính chào quý vị và ban giám khảo. Em tên là Vương Tường Vi Vanessa và em là thí sinh số 16. Năm nay em học trường Cal State Fullerton về nhà Communications and Advertising. Giờ đây em sẽ nói về nguồn gốc của em. In the mud, what is more beautiful than a lotus? Green leaves, white flower covers a yellow center. Yellow center, white flower, green leaves. Near the mud, but it never stinks like mud. I am a Vietnamese woman born and raised in American soil, but it's different culture, climate, and values. Though my roots have settled here, this land is not native to me. And yet with my parents' guiding words and unconditional love, I have found my voice in an unforgiving landscape. The lotus is a national symbol of Vietnam, telling a story of the perseverance of our people. But it can bloom beautifully here too, against all odds. With the right encouragement and nurturing, it perseveres. As an American, I have learned to cultivate an independent spirit, remaining resolute against great change and challenges. You see, the lotus sinks underwater at night, but the next morning it rises. And we too bloom each day, ready to face the world, despite the ugliness around us. And there has been a lot of ugliness. The Asian hate crimes these past years have been traumatizing and saddening, acts of violence against our people in a singular attempt to make us ashamed, to exile us for simply existing as we are. I ask you, how many times have we been told to stay quiet, to keep our heads down and stay out of trouble? But our own people are being hurt and exploited, and if we keep our heads down any longer, we are going to drown. I stand here today, adopting lessons from both identities in order to take strides forward as an individual and for my Vietnamese community. Because when I place strength in myself, I am able to extend that strength to others around me. I am here today because I want my people to thrive. And the Vietnamese community that I know has always welcomed all into our culture that we take so much pride in. So we cannot let the hatred and anger of some taint our own spirit. Because we must become comfortable with being uncomfortable. And like the lotus, surrounded by mud, rise above it. Thank you.
Welcome our final rose, number 18.
Xin chào quý vị và ban giám khảo. Em tên là Michelle Lam Ngô. Em là thí sinh số 18. Hi everybody, my name is Michelle Lam Ngo and I am contestant number 18 and I am here for Cal State Long Beach. There's so much I can talk to you guys about. I can talk about my family, cultural traditions, familial responsibilities. However, I'd like to talk about dreams today. Everyone has a dream, whether big or small. Some people dream of being astronauts, presidents, and I know some of you guys can relate to this, but doctors. It's crazy because a year ago, I shared that same exact dream. I wanted to become an optometrist, and I thought that that was the dream that I really wanted to fulfill. I worked countless hours to study and build my application in order to go to optometry school. However, I realized that it wasn't the path for me. I realized that it wasn't a dream that I had for myself. More so, it was a dream that was passed down to me by my parents, who wanted me to do more than they could ever have done due to the circumstances that they had to face as immigrants to this country. I realized that that dream that I used to have, it really stopped me. It prevented me from doing what I truly loved most, from following my own passions and dreams. Things such as traveling the world, trying new foods, meeting new people, and learning what life has to offer for me. Ever since I came to that conclusion, I've done all that I can in order to reach my own goals. I've decided to change majors this year and career paths. I'm now a communication studies major, and I'm doing marketing work for communities that have really built who I am today, and I'm giving back to them. Things like the K-pop community and the marching arts community. Now that I'm going towards my own path, I've come to realize how important it is to chase what makes you happy. So I want to apologize to my family in the audience right now, because I've decided to chase my own dreams. Thank you.
You got this, girl! Woo! They believe in you!
All right, let's give one more round of applause for our beautiful contestants tonight. I hope all of you were as moved as I was hearing their speeches. We will be going to intermission for 20 minutes. Feel free to use the bathroom or buy some roses to support our contestants. And remember to wear your mask.
I hope you guys had a good intermission and a good break.
Sophia, you know what we need? No, I don't know what we need. Maybe for later, but what do we need, Viv? I think we need some dancing. Dance. You think that's good?
Do you guys think that was good? Her dancing? Good? Alright, but wait until you see Trans.
If you don't know, Trans is one of VSA UCI's dance committees, and they're here to give you an amazing performance. So let's give it up for Trans!
Vanessa Voong. Alright, and next is Kwe Deng Don. Okay, and next is Hillary Chan. And now we have Angela Nguyen. Okay, and can we have Faith Do step up, please? And let's give a warm cheer for Vivi Ann Nguyen. Next up is Megan Lam. And last but not least, Julie Doan.
Beautiful top 10. All right, and the remaining roses, please exit stage. Thank you.
Okay, we will now be moving on to the Q&A section. Okay, can we have Koi step up, please? Okay, Koi, what is your biggest accomplishment in life so far?
Thank you for your question. My biggest accomplishment in life so far has been mending my relationship with my own mom. She may not know it now, but our relationship has always been very rocky. It was never the best, as most Asian immigrant families are. The children always have a certain disconnect with the older ones. There's a mental disconnect, and especially sometimes a physical one as well. And the mental disconnect that we had, she didn't understand that mental health was important. And with no means of disrespect, because she didn't understand it fully enough. And over the years, we had a family member, Nancy, who's sadly not in the stage today, but she has been the one person that helped us mend our family together. With her help, me and my mom finally acknowledged our own faults and ultimately began to fix our relationship together. And with that being said, I'm so proud that I have a mom who is now very mentally aware for just not me, but my siblings as well. And with that being said, I'm so appreciative of you, Mom, for opening your mind and listening to your kids, and for being so loving. Thank you so much for your question.
Okay, thank you, Koi. And can we have Faith step up, please? Okay, Faith, what is the best lesson your parents have ever taught you?
Thank you so much for your question. The biggest lesson that my mother has ever taught me is to embrace my Vietnamese heritage. Growing up, I was a very insecure little girl. My 5th grade teacher even had to schedule an emergency parent conference to talk about my lack of self-esteem in the classroom. It was actually that bad. But as I grew older and my mother taught me the beauty of Vietnamese music, food, and culture, I realized that being beautiful was actually being a Vietnamese girl. And as I stand on the stage right now, in front of you all, my relationship with myself has been the healthiest that it's ever been. And I realized that I'm actually beautiful and nothing can change that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Faith. Can we have Bella step up, please? Okay, Bella, what aspect of being a Vietnamese American woman are you proudest of?
Thank you for your question. Well, hands down, besides the food, I would definitely say it's our background and the empathy from which we come from. Growing up in a Vietnamese household, I was taught to be resilient, but not only that, I was taught to give back to the less fortunate. Because along the way, many people gave my parents a chance and the opportunity, and without those kind people, they wouldn't be who they are today, and I wouldn't be who I am today. So Vietnamese people, they have each other's backs, and they provide for each other, which is where I got my passion for service. And I oftentimes enjoy giving back to younger, underprivileged communities, but also older generations, because I feel it's important to lessen the gap by continuing to educate yourself, but not only that, other people. And from with all that, I always will be proud of my Vietnamese heritage. Thank you.
Thank you, Bella. And can we have Hillary step up, please? Okay, Hillary, as a young Vietnamese American woman, do you think you should follow your parents' dream or follow your own?
Thank you for your question. I believe that if without my parents' dreams, I wouldn't be here today. The sacrifices and hardships that they've made to come to America, to start a new family, to begin from scratch. This would not be here. I would not be here if it wasn't for them. And I believe that my dreams should be reflective of their hard work. So now I work hard for them. I work hard for my family, for my friends, for my own future. I want to make them proud of who I am. And on this stage, I hope you are proud. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Hillary. Okay, can we have Megan step up, please? Okay, Megan, how can you change the world to make it a better place?
Thank you so much for your question. One way I can make the world a better place is radiating more kindness and allowing others to share and also radiate that kindness. I believe now, especially in this world with COVID-19, we are losing the kindness that we are showing towards other people and the public. I feel like kindness is something that we should radiate more in the public. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Megan. Okay, can we have Julie step up, please? Okay, Julie, do you believe Asian Americans are well represented in media? Why or why not?
Thank you for your question. I believe that Asian Americans are beginning to be represented in media. We can see this through Crazy Rich Asians and Shang-Chi. These are role models that are inspiring the youth, and I believe that this can be strong. Asian Americans can be strongly represented through media, through social media. It could also be through small businesses and other forms of the media. So I believe that Asian American representation before hasn't been strongly represented, but I feel like throughout time it has really been improving. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Julie. Can we have Angela step up, please? Okay, Angela, if you were to direct a youth program for Vietnamese Americans, what problem would you focus on?
Thank you for your question. If I were to direct a youth program for Vietnamese Americans, I would focus on the problem of mental health. Like mentioned previously in my speech, it is my dream to provide a community and be a part of a community that importantizes mental health awareness. I believe that there is a gap between the older and younger generation, as the older generation often gives the form of love in acts of service through cutting fruit, driving their kids to school, making sure they eat, but oftentimes the younger generation doesn't understand this. The younger generation currently, I believe, finds forms of love in words of affirmation, and this disconnect causes problems with the mental health because oftentimes we go feeling unloved. Thus, if I would make a youth group, I would focus on the problem of mental health. Thank you.
Thank you, Angela. Okay, can we have on step up, please? Okay, on. What is an important issue your generation faces today?
Thank you for your question. An important issue that I believe our generation faces today is the peer pressure of social media. Although social media is a great form of getting fast and instant knowledge, it's also a place where reality can get blurred. And oftentimes we can compare ourselves to those who are prettier, those who are more successful, those who are jet flying. And so I believe that we need to work on our own pace and know that Instagram and Facebook and all those social media forms can blur reality. Thank you.
Thank you, Bonan. Okay, can we have Vivienne step up? Okay, if you woke up tomorrow and can gain one additional skill, what would it be?
Thank you for your question. If I woke up tomorrow, I want to have an additional skill as to be more spoken about body insecurities. When I was younger, I always looked up to role models such as Miley Cyrus and Selena Gomez and think that they're so beautiful, but beautiful and skinny. But in my parents' eyes and also my people in my community, my body is not the ideal body type. And for so long, I have kept my emotions to myself. And so when I grow older, and actually standing on the stage, I am so proud to be outspoken. But I wish when I was a younger child, I could be more outspoken. And that's what I want to teach my future kids, is that you need to be outspoken more about anything that you feel wrong or any body insecurities. Thank you.
Thank you, Vivienne. Okay, can we have Vanessa step up, please? Okay, Vanessa, what does being beautiful mean to you, and how does it relate to society's standard of beauty?
Thank you for your question. I think we all know that with the social media and spread of so many views of what beauty is to each individual person, we have to realize that beauty means being comfortable in your own skin. Beauty is not defined by a white-centric European view of beauty. Beauty comes in all forms and shapes and sizes, and I think that it's a tremendous thing that me standing here today among these beautiful Rose Pagaent sisters of mine, showcasing our Vietnamese beauty, our Southeast Asian beauty, that lightness of your skin or what you've achieved in life does not completely represent you. It is when you feel comfortable in your own skin, when you feel confident, and when you are able to show that to the younger generations, that is when you should be most proud of yourself. Beauty is by what you define it, not by what other people define it as. Thank you.
Thank you, Vanessa. All right, let's give a round of applause for our roses one more time. All right, thank you, roses. Can exit stage. All right, we would like to invite VSA UCI's ICCs, Andrew Bowie and Michelle Trung to the stage, please.
Hi guys, so I'm UCI's ICC. Thank you guys for coming out to Rose Pageant, and today we're going to be doing the school shoutouts. So first off, we're going to do Cal Poly Pomona. Can the CPP ICC stand up? So it looks like CPP's representative is MIA, but we're going to be moving on to UC Riverside. So Adam Lewin, can you stand up? Let's hear it up for UC Riverside.
State, please come up or stand up. Where's Cody?
Yeah, Cody! Yeah!
Woo! Let's go, Cody!
Let's go!
BS what? BS! SD what? SDC! BS what? BS! SD what? SDC!
Next up, can we have Cal State Fullerton?
Let's go. Come on, Eric, hurry up.
I love that chant.
I do. Next up, can we have Cal State Long Beach?
All right, next up we have the University of California, Santa Barbara.
All the 3 hours drive. Thank you for coming so much.
Who are we? SB! Where are we? IB! UC! SB! You know how we read!
Okay, next up, can we please have UC San Diego?
UC San Diego. And now we would like to welcome you to assist us in our own school chant. So it goes UCI zot zot zot, UCI dot dot dot. So Michelle's gonna lead it off.
Okay, ready? You go.
UCI. UCI. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now on to our raffle prizes.
Hey, Michelle, it looks like we're missing USC. Can UC please stand up? Let's hear it out for USC. And then hold on. Thank you, USC.
So sorry.
Oh my God, Michelle, Chapman University?
I put them first on the list. I put them first on the list.
All right, Chapman University, can you please stand up? I know Erica's in the crowd.
Chapman, we'll do it with you if you really want. Yeah, hold on. Let me pull it up. I cannot remember it. I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah. Go.
Alright, am I missing anybody else? You see David? Yeah.
You're going too far. Can I please welcome Jolena? All right, I'm handing it out.
Hi everyone! Right now we're going to be entering the raffle portion of our night. Thank you for everyone who bought a ticket. My name is Jolena, this is Henry, and the first item we are going to start off with is some BSA t-shirts.
Wow, a BSA UCI t-shirt, crazy!
If you bought raffle tickets, please take them out at this time so you can follow along with the number as we read them.
All right, is everyone ready? Everyone got your tickets? What is your question?
You had to buy one in the beginning. Yes, sorry about that. All right, for the first number.
The winning number is, drumroll please. 3, 1, 5, 0, 6, 2, 6.
Once again, that is 315026. Please come up to stage if that is your ticket. Congratulations, we see a winner. All right, moving on to our next prize. We have this Raising Cane's basket donated to us by Raising Cane's. The next number we have is 315041. 315041. If this is your number, please come up to stage. Oh, we have a prize winner over there. Congratulations.
All right, next up, we have this adorable Squishmallow. Everyone loves Squishmallows, right? All right, the next winning number is 315039. Do we have a winner? Did they go home? Yeah.
The same person, congratulations.
I assure you it's not rigged. We're pulling the numbers right in front of you.
All right, our next item will be a brand new pair of Ray-Ban glasses, okay? Brand new. Our next winning number is 315033. 315033. Who is the winner for this one? Congratulations, right there.
And then for the final prize, we have an air fryer. All right, drum roll please. Three, 1, 5, 0, 2, 9.
Who's the winner for this one? Congratulations! You just won yourself an air fryer! Let's give it up for everyone who participated in the raffle. Congratulations!
Hey, congratulations. Maybe you'll be the lucky winner next year.
Thank you for participating in the raffle. Have a great night, guys.
Again. Okay, I know we're really excited for top 10, but how about top 5?
All right, can I invite the top 10 girls out, please?
Maybe this is another JK. We'll see.
Maybe.
Top 10, don't be shy.
Is top 10 ready?
Top 10, please come out.
All right, let's cheer for top 10, everyone.
All right, we are gonna announce your names for top 5, and once you hear your name, please take a step forward.
Okay, in no particular order, can I have Von On Vu Nguyen step up, please? Okay, next, can I have Faith Du step up? And let's have Bella Fan Lam step up. And next, we have Hillary Tran. Okay, and last, can I have Kue Deng Doris?
The stage, thank you.
Okay, can we have, wait. Okay, so we're gonna start the Q&A section, so can I have Von On stay here, and the other 4, can they please exit outside, please?
All right, well, then your first question, or your only question is, this year's Rose Pageant theme is a Vietnamese woman's dream, ước mơ người phụ nữ Việt Nam. When you were a young girl, what were your dreams, and how does it compare with your dreams and aspirations now?
Thank you for your lovely question. My dream when I was younger was to always be a help, mostly medical because all my siblings were pharmacists. So I always wanted to do something that was medically helping others. However, now that I'm older, I know that there are many different ways that I can help our society. My dreams currently are actually standing on stage here tonight and being able to support a cause that I'm passionate about. I'm so happy I get to live this dream and help others inspire that you guys can do it too. Before this, I could not walk in heels at all. Now I'm standing in these sky-high heels in front of you guys. And secondly, I had the worst social anxiety. I never thought I could have speak in front of an audience of this large or ask a bunch of strangers to raise up to $4,500 for this charity tonight. Through my experience, I learned that I truly want to inspire everyone, every young girl, or anyone in this audience tonight, that you guys can do it too. One small step will lead to a ripple of change. Thank you.
Thank you, Von On. Okay, next, can we invite Faith Du, please? Is she outside? I'm gonna be right back. Hold on.
A joke?
Faith too.
Hey, yo, my brother's in the crowd. Be careful. Hi, Travis.
She's coming. She's coming. Don't worry.
No more jokes?
We're gonna fit in one more. One more joke.
Hey, please come quick. Pretty please. A joke? I'm trying to think of a joke. I use up all my good ones.
Hey, what's your best pickup line for Travis?
Hey, yo. Sorry, I don't usually say pickup lines. I always get them told to me.
Viv, we're going to need a couple more jokes.
Couple more jokes?
Yeah, you're a funny gal though, so I think we'll be fine.
I don't know. Oh, you got a pickup line? Okay, let's hear it.
It's okay, just Google one real quick.
Oh, sorry, no time for your pickup line. No. So tragic. Welcome, Faith. Your question for tonight is, this year's Rose Pageant theme is a Vietnamese woman's dream, ước mơ người phụ nữ Việt Nam. When you were a young girl, what were your dreams and how does it compare to your dreams and aspirations now?
Thank you for your question. So as stated in my speech, my dream is to make my mother proud. And I vowed that to myself when I was around 5 years old, and I've been actually upholding that promise to myself. So that being said, I put my heart and my utmost effort into my academic career and everything that I do to show my mom that she did not raise me by herself in vain. She sacrificed so much for me and created a life out of nothing to something in a foreign country, and she also raised me by herself. She's the strongest woman that I know and is my role model today. She's my motivation in life, and when things get hard for me, I look at her and I think, wow, she's the most beautiful woman that I've ever known and that I will know, and I really want to be like her when I get older. So with that being said, my dream, as I'm upholding it today, is to make my mother proud and to be able to take care of her when I'm older. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Faith. All right, guess you got time for your pickup line, Travis.
Okay, so we're gonna have the next rose.
Oh, JK!
Sorry. All right. Can we have Hillary Tran come up, please?
All right, your question for tonight is, this year's Rose Pageant theme is a Vietnamese woman's dream, ước mơ người phụ nữ Việt Nam. When you were a young girl, what were your dreams and how does it compare with your dreams and aspirations now?
Thank you for your question. When I was younger, I dreamed of something in the arts, fashion design. I really wanted to walk around and see people wear my designs, but growing up, I realized that dreams can change, and I have a passion for healthcare. I joined a pre-health fraternity, DEM, and although my dreams have changed, I have not. I want to help people, see people succeed with my help. I want to be an optometrist, and just helping those people see better, doing tests, making glasses for people to wear is an impact that I'm willing to make, and I would want to really be there and give back to the community. Although my dreams have changed, I have been greatly impacted by those around me, always finding someone or something to make me smile. And I really appreciate my family for helping me get to where I am today. Thank you.
Thank you. We can save that for the end. Don't worry, they're still gonna stay here. It's okay. All right, so let's have the next contestant come up, Bella Fan Lam.
All right, welcome Bella. Your question is, this year's Rose Pageant theme is a Vietnamese woman's dream, ước mơ người phụ nữ Việt Nam. When you were a young girl, what were your dreams and how does it compare to your dreams and aspirations now?
Thank you for your question. When I was a young girl, similarly to many people here, I wanted to be just like my mom. And I know my mom somewhere in the audience is probably thinking, no way. But yeah, I just wanted to be just like my mom. Not only did she come from close to nothing and coming here with just the clothes on her back, my mom put herself through college, and not only that, left all that behind to raise my brothers and I. And to this day, I'm so grateful, and because of her sacrifice, I'm able to have my own dreams. And I know my mom is so proud of me standing right here, and I just want to tell all of you that my dreams and aspirations are only possible with the kind people who have helped me along the way. I plan to own my own real estate brokerage one day, and I would definitely like to be my own boss, but to get started, I would definitely like to be an intern at real estate brokerages all around the world. If you have seen Selling Sunset, I want to be the next Jason Oppenheim, if anyone knows who I'm talking about. But with all that said, at the end of the day, like successful career or not, I just want to make my family proud, which still stands true to this day. Thank you for your question.
Okay. Okay, anyways, can I have Hui Dang Don come up, please?
Welcome, Quay. Your question is, this year's Rose Pageant theme is a Vietnamese woman's dream, ước mơ người phụ nữ Việt Nam. When you were a young girl, what were your dreams and how does it compare with your dreams and aspirations now?
When I was younger, oh, thank you for your question, by the way. When I was younger, I actually didn't know what I wanted to be. It was based off of the books I read, the movies I watched. I wanted to be a lawyer at one point. A cupcake baker, a designer was not my thing. But something that stuck with me the most was I wanted to help people, whether it was as a doctor or as a teacher. And growing up now, I still want to help people. My dream right now is that, especially because I'm a health science major, my dream is to be able to give equal education for everyone. Education should be a right, not a privilege. And especially with our people in Vietnam, in other third world countries, and even in America, everyone deserves to have the education that is equal and is good. And with that being said, my dream is for everyone to have equal education, and I want to be able to help people. Thank you.
Okay, so a little surprise for you guys. We just checked the scores again and we realized that there was a tie. So now we're going to invite Angela Nguyen to the stage.
Angela. Your question is, this year's Rose Pageant theme is a Vietnamese woman's dream, ước mơ người phụ nữ Việt Nam. When you were a young girl, what were your dreams, and how does it compare with your dreams and aspirations now?
Thank you for your question. This year's theme, a dream of a Vietnamese woman's dream, has related to me in many ways and helped me a lot through this pageant. As I was growing up, I've always wanted to fulfill my parents' dreams. My mom traditionally and my dad traditionally wanted me to become a doctor to help the world and better health of people. And so I followed their dream, wanting to give my mom back the life she gave me. I wanted to help my mom and my dad medically, as they are not doing the best, but they are now. But now my dream is to spread equality and discrimination for people of mental disabilities, physical disabilities, racial discrimination, and inequalities. The dream that I have now is not out of disrespect for my parents' dream for me that I had as a child, but rather it is because growing up in a minority family, I've experienced a lot of racism, and I thought that my dream and my qualities would better be suited to spread equity and equality for the rest of the world. As I am a sociology major, I am studying people and businesses and organizations to help the world be a better place. Thank you.
Thank you, Angela.
Okay, so this crowd is kind of crazy today, right?
It's okay.
Really? Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? How about we make this a contest? Okay? Alright. Okay.
Wait, I kind of want to take that side, so.
Oh, it's for Travis?
Yeah?
I can take this side. I can take this side. I'm confident in this side.
Alright, we're also going to split the row right down the middle, so just estimate what side you're on. Alright, we're going to have a yelling contest. Or, what is it?
What?
What should we do? Should we go, hey? Or should we just, who can cheer the loudest?
Who can cheer the loudest?
That one? Alright. Let's start on the winning side, yeah?
Okay then.
Alright, on the count of 3, give me your loudest cheer. 1, 2, 3. What happened to the middle row? I don't think anyone cheered.
Okay, well, I know this part right here will cheer, right? Because you guys are on the left side. Alright, I'm calling you guys, alright? On the count of 3, we're gonna cheer as loud as you can. Louder than them. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I think we can do a little better, yeah? Alright, because in my life, I don't usually lose.
Right? Ironic.
Alright, on the count of 3, make sure we win, okay? 1, 2, 3. You hear that? You know what that sounded like? Victory.
I'm deaf in this ear. Anyways, so you guys heard that, right? And we can do better, right? Yeah? Alright, let's hear it from the left side on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Let's say it's a tie.
Yeah, let's say it's a tie. This good sportsmanship tonight and just say that it's a tie.
You lost, you lost.
Hey, what was that? What was that?
Okay, you know what I actually really want to hear?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say! Travis, come on! Travis, come on! Let's cheer for Travis!
Alright.
Hey, what's up, guys? Are you guys ready for the pick-up line? Okay, yeah. So in life, there's three things I want. The moon, the sun, and you. Moon for the nighttime, sun for the daytime, and you for a lifetime. Ooh, sun!
Alright, cheering in for Travis, everyone!
Yeah, did you like it, Viv? Rate it out of 10. Out of 10.
Out of 10?
Out of 10. The pickup line. The pickup line.
The pickup line, the pickup line?
The pickup line.
Got it. I'll give it a solid 8.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, so
Not bad, right? Not bad. Alright, so we are going to be moving on to the next portion of the show. We have a fashion show for all of you. We would like to thank the designer, Cynthia Bui. And can I invite the ladies out to show their beautiful aoyais?
She looks so much.
Xuân 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 vừa ghé qua đây thôi đã nghe chúng tôi.
Let's make some noise!
Xuân 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 vừa ghé qua niềm vui và ngân nga khắp đất trời.
Xuân 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 vừa ghé qua đây thôi đã nghe trong con tim mình phơi phới. Xuân 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 vừa đến mang tin vui và ngân nga khắp đất trời.
I don't think everyone's loud enough. Can we get another round of
Xuân 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 vừa đến mang tin vui và ngân nga khắp đất trời. Xuân 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 vừa ghé qua đây thôi đã nghe trong con tim mình phơi phới. Xuân 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 vừa đến mang tin vui và ngân nga khắp đất trời.
Lời hoa ơi, đừng ngại ngần chi, tỏa hương xa đón em vào
Ngàn xuân ơi, nhật hương làm chi để anh ngập tràn.
Alright, let's get a loud cheer, please!
Ta nôn nao muốn về nhà. Ngoài sân ngập tràn muôn sắc hoa.
Let's give it up to one of our directors of Rose Pageant!
Xuân 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 vừa ghé qua đây thôi đã nghe trong con tim mình phơi phới. Xuân 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 vừa đến mang tin vui và ngân nga khắp đất trời.
đòi hỏi chi đẹp xinh lung linh dưới ánh mặt trời. Và tôi ơi lại cần mang đi mùa thanh xuân sang cho mấy khi.
Cỏ hoa khoe sắc lấp lánh tựa đôi môi xinh làm trong tâm tư thấy yên bình. Mùa xuân đã đến pháo tết xuân vàng nơi nhau hẹn ngày đầu xuân ghé chơi.
Xuân 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 vừa ghé qua đây thôi đã nghe trong
Xuân 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 vừa đến mang tin vui và ngân nga khắp đất trời.
trong con tim mình phơi phới. Xuân vừa đến mang tin vui và ngân nga khắp đất trời. Xuân vừa ghé qua đây thôi, là ngày trong con tim mình phơi phới. Xuân vừa đến mang tin vui và ngân nga khắp đất trời. Xuân vừa ghé qua đây thôi, là ngày trong con tim mình phơi phới. Xuân vừa đến mang tin vui và ngân nga khắp đất trời.
Ngại ngần chi tỏa hương xa đón anh nắng mai nào.
Nàng xuân ơi ngập ngừng làm chi về đây ngập tràn muôn lối đi.
Hình như xuân đã ghé đến từ đêm hôm qua.
Làm ta nôn nao muốn về nhà.
Hình như xuân cố ý ngắm người nơi phương xa.
Ngoài sân ngập tràn muôn sắc hoa. Xuân vừa đến mang tin vui và ngân nga khắp đất trời. Xuân vừa ghé qua đây thôi, là ngày trong con tim mình phơi phới. Xuân vừa đến mang tin vui và ngân nga khắp đất trời.
Này em ơi, đừng bồi hồi chi, đẹp xinh lung linh dưới ánh mặt trời. Và tôi
Wasn't that a beautiful show, everyone?
All right, let's welcome back our lovely models. The aoyas you're seeing here is designed by Cynthia Boyd. Miss Boyd has been a well-known aoya designer who has designed for pageants, performers, and wedding parties. Even as she has enjoyed much success as a rising star in the fashion industry, she never forgets to give back by participating in charitable events and contributing to the causes that are close to her heart.
Xuân vừa đến mang tin.
Cynthia Boyd's uniqueness as a designer is her ability to blend the traditional Vietnamese aoyai, graceful and elegant on its own, with the sophistication of a Western gown.
Xuân vừa đến mang tin vui và ngân nga khắp đất trời.
Can we have Miss Cynthia Boyd come to the stage, please?
Xuân vừa ghé qua đây thôi, là ngày trong con tim mình phơi phới. Xuân vừa đến mang tin vui và ngân nga khắp đất trời. Xuân vừa ghé qua đây thôi, là ngày trong con tim mình phơi phới. Xuân vừa đến mang tin vui và ngân nga.
Presenting Miss Cynthia Boyd. All right, let's give a round of applause for our beautiful models and the designer. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Shout out to the P-Moms.
Okay, guys, we have more jokes.
Huh?
I think. Does anyone think that they can top Travis's pickup line?
No? No?
Yeah, sorry, no competition, I guess.
No competition?
Yeah, no one can beat him, right? Right, where? Sorry, I don't have my contacts on. I cannot see much right now.
The light's kind of bright too.
We're gonna go with the. Yeah, it's too bad. Anyways.
Oh. No one? No one? No one has another pickup line?
Travis, you sure?
Viv really wants to hear another one right now. Do you?
Another what?
Another pickup line?
Another pickup line? Do you have another pickup line, Travis?
Yeah, Travis, do you have another one?
If you don't, that's kind of red flag in my book, sorry.
You don't give him a compliment.
Sorry, I just like to be complimented. Sorry, it's an ego thing. Material girl! Hey! Okay. Sorry. Huh?
What did they say?
What'd you say? What should we do? So do you have another pickup line, Travis? If you don't, it's okay.
If you don't, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay if you don't.
I want
Man, you guys really want another one, huh? Okay. Vivian, do you like pho?
Where is this going?
No, I'm falling pho for you, but.
Oh! Okay.
I'm trying to think of another one.
Cultured? Okay.
Are you on camera? Because every time I look at you, I smile.
Hey, that was kind of good.
Does the crowd have any more? I can't think of another one. I think someone from UCR has another one. I swear. Let me think. Aiden. I think Aiden has another one. Here, let me get Aiden over here. All dressed up in the suit and everything. Oh, you prepared for this.
Okay, wait. One more thing before he comes up. We're missing a rose, so contestant number 18, please come backstage. If you're in the audience, contestant 18. Alright.
Oh, another pickup line? Okay. Wait! Hey, yo! Did you go to my high school?
Okay. You're pretty.
Huh?
You're pretty.
Okay.
I'm cute.
Uh-huh.
I think we'd be pretty cute together.
Oh!
I got no pickup lines.
You have another one?
Nope.
Wait, you're Filipino, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I kind of got a bad track record with Filipino guys. Sorry. Do you sing?
Nope.
You don't sing?
Okay, give it up for him, everyone! Okay, we're gonna play a quick game. Do you guys know the game? Finish the lyric? Yeah? Alright. Okay, then you wanna start with the song?
Alright, so I'm gonna say a couple lines from a song, and then you as an audience will go together and finish a lyric. Pretty easy. Self-explanatory. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Everyone ready? I can't hear you! Travis, be a little louder. Alright, the first song is I'm like, baby, baby, baby. Hey, what happened to this whole side? You're supposed to finish it together. Let's do it one more time. I'm like, baby, baby, baby.
Okay, we're gonna cut it short.
Oh, JK, that was
because the moment we have been waiting for is finally here. Okay, so can I invite all the Rose contestants back onto the stage, please? Hold on. Can I have the Rose contestants come to the stage, please? All right, let's give it up for all of our Rose contestants, everyone.
Cheers, applause, whatever your heart desires. We're gonna start from this side and I'm gonna run again, and if I fall, you didn't see it. Thank you. All right, we're gonna start from this side, and everyone, please be as loud as you can. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! I don't know, that kind of,
I think
it played out better in my head, not gonna lie.
She just wanted to
I just wanted to show you that I can run in heels. Take note.
Yes,
someone working? Hey, yo.
All right, so can we have our lovely Rose Pageant coordinators come to the stage, please? Why is this happening so much?
Please make some noise for our roses. First of all, we would like to say thank you for everyone for showing up tonight, and it means a lot for us for you to show and support all of our beautiful roses here tonight. So the crowning ceremony will begin. First up, we have the first title of Miss Congeniality. Can I get a drum roll? Miss Congeniality this year is going to be rose number 8, Angela Nguyen.
Okay, and then for the next crowning, we'll be announcing Miss Philanthropy. So Miss Philanthropy is the rose that raises the most donations. So this year's donations is going to Sapien, and we actually have broken all of Rose Pageant's record by raising to $15,000 this year. Please give it up for all of the Rose's hard work.
This year, Miss Philanthropy is going to be rose number 7, Tia Trin.
And now for the moment you've been waiting for, almost.
The final top 3. For our final top 3, in no particular order, can I have rose number 9? Rose number 2? And rose number 3. for our second princess, can I get a drum roll, please? Rose number 3, Bella Van Lam. Please give it up for Bella. Congratulations, Bella! And then can I have the final two go to the middle stage, please?
And the queen of this Rose Pageant is...
Rose number 2. Congratulations, Miss Van and Boom-Win. Contestant number 9, first princess.
Where's Princess Van?
Please welcome 2022 Rose Pageant Royal Court. All right, let's give a round of applause for all of our roses. And we would like to make an honorable mention to say that our first princess, Ms. Van Nguyen, has raised a lot of money towards our philanthropy project. So we would like to give her an honorable mention and congratulate her on her new title.
Please come out real quick. Woo! All the P-Moms. I don't want to stall anymore, if you know what I mean. All right, please give it up for our P-Moms. Without them, these roses wouldn't have their mentors. Woo! All right, can I invite the two presidents to stage as well, and our directors please stay on stage. Our presidents, Aline and Myvi.
Little.
Coordinator, stay on stage. Coordinator, come back. Hey, yo, you're not going anywhere. Stay in the center. Hey, yo, come back. Stay in the center. Relax. The show's not over yet. Come on. We have a special gift for our coordinators today, presenting to them roses.
Hello, everyone. Have you been having a good night? Yeah. I'm glad to hear that. Well, I know we just announced our queen and first and second princesses, but we all know who the real stars of the show are tonight. Please give a round of applause for Tao and An, who have done such an amazing job for the past 6 months. Can you believe that? Since summer, while we're all on break, they were planning this pageant for you all tonight. So we would like to gift you these. And we appreciate all the hard work that you've done so much from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you.
Alright, that's going to conclude tonight's show. We would just like to give a little few shout outs. Thank you to our beautiful judges for coming here today and making this whole thing worthwhile. And thank you for the designer, Cynthia Boyd. Can we get you stand up and everyone give them a round of applause, please?
And one last shout out to our sponsors, because actually without them, this would not have happened. So give another round of applause for our sponsors, please.